Hello out there. How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody has had a good week and everybody is happy and all your dreams are coming true. Okay, welcome to another live broadcast coming to you from Atascadero, California, in the central coast of California. By Morro Bay and all that good, Hearst Castle and all that good stuff. Anyway, I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining us. If you don't show up, I tell you what, it's no fun without you guys. So all you guys on YouTube, make sure you write in your comments, ask questions, whatever you want. This is your live stream. And we've got our fellow library guys on our Zoom call. Oh, there they all are. What a bunch of derelicts. My goodness. It looks like a lineup at a police lineup. It's, oh man, scary. The only one with any sense is James there drinking a margarita. That a boy, James. Oh, what about you, Greg?
Just woke up.
Oh, good. Well, me too. Me too. Anyway, welcome. So, as you can see, today we are going to, do a little, just a little happy birthday wish, to Kenny Burrell, a little tribute to him. What an influence he has had on the music business, or jazz guitar especially, right? So, I have never met him. I don't know anybody who's met him except for one fella, and he was the rep for Heritage that was in charge of artist relations. And he has sent me a bunch of pictures and some notes about a few things, and we're going to talk about that. So Kenny's 95 years old. So should we all be that lucky to get that age? I mean, 95 is up there. But who knows? It might be 105. We might be doing this in 10 more years. Who knows? You never know. And so anyway, we want to wish him a happy birthday. And we're going to be talking about Kenny's guitar with Heritage. This is the Kenny Burrell Super Eagle. It's Super Kenny Burrell. So he had two models with Heritage, the Groove Master, and then this guy. And Fred, I can tell there's only about, according to Greg, they only made approximately 40 of these. So I just happen to have one, which I'm very thankful to have. So that song I played was Midnight Blue, and that is the title track off this album. I don't know if you guys have this album, but this should be a mainstay in your library, this album. So, when I first heard Kenny Burrell, he was too mellow for me, number one, I was in high school, and I like Clapton and Hendrix and all that stuff, and but then when I got turned on to jazz, it was Tal Farlow, and Tal Farlow in West Montgomery. Well, especially Tal Farlow. I mean, he, 50 notes per measure. Tal could tear it up. Well, Kenny doesn't really. I mean, he can play like that. I've heard him play really bebop tempos, and I've got a couple tracks to play you, but he's more of a bluesier, makes a statement and then doesn't let his fingers ramble on, So he's a very tasteful player, so we're going to talk about that. Wes is working the buttons. Say hi, Wes. You there?
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Excuse me, guys.
I don't know if you can see me. I'm a little dark. I need a light over here, but
Oh, turn this light around.
Oh, you're good.
Tell your dad to pay the bills, Wes.
Yeah, I'm just constantly
Get some lights on in there.
flip-flopping cameras around here. Just figure out what works, but yeah.
Hi, Rob.
Are you guys staying cool in your studio?
It's not very cool in here, Wes.
Oh, okay.
Is that thing on? Yeah. I think.
Yeah, I'm freezing right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm like sitting a foot next to this air conditioner.
All the air is going under your table there. Yeah, it's a little warm today. Oh, there you go. I can feel that. Whatever you did. Nice. Oh. Had to cool off my hot ass. So anyway, here's what's in store for today. I've got a question for y'all, and we're going to talk about Kenny Burrell and whatever topics you come up that you guys bring up. But I do want to ask you guys this. Excuse me if I start coughing and all that. But we had our live class last Wednesday with the walking bass lines, and I wondered how many of you did you like it? Did you like the class that were in attendance? We had quite a few guys there. I think there was, about 25, 30 guys, and so it was pretty cool. We've got another one coming up in August 8th, and we're going to talk about melodic devices. That'll be, so sign up for that. If you're part of the college, it's free. If you're just a bystander, there's a small admission price. But we want you to join up with the library, and you get this kind of stuff for free. So, yeah, we had walking bass, playing with a walking bass line. And the assignment was I don't know what I'm doing. The assignment was write something out for 12-bar blues and send it to me. I'd be happy to take a look at it. And a couple of people did, and pretty good. I think they got the idea. So that's a skill that I think is that posted on the library yet, or it will be, I suppose, right? And so when it gets posted,
It was uploaded the day after.
okay.
The one day after.
Wow. All right, so if you missed it, go to that and check it out.
And sign up for the new one.
Sign up for the new one. So we have a new lesson coming out this Wednesday, and it's on the E shape, on playing altered chords within the E shape. Just not only altered, but just all the chords, every chord you need to know by moving one or two notes, but all within that vicinity. And so there's a two-parter with that, and then I also have one on the A shapes. So that is coming out tomorrow morning. And Thursday morning, we also have our live stream weekly support for everybody on the library. If you have questions or topics you want to talk about, let me know and get on there and we'll talk about it. It doesn't matter what it is. There's no such thing as a stupid question. They're all pretty stupid. And so, no problem. The worst thing you can do is wonder about things, but if you need confirmation, ask a question, and if I know the answer, I'd be happy to tell it to you.
Yeah. Also, if you're just looking for something new to work on, you can just pop in there and listen to other people's stuff, and you'll get something out of the responses and stuff from other people. And then also too on the weekly support, you don't have to join right at 11. They go for a couple hours, usually hour and a half, hour and a half. So if you aren't free till like 11:30, just pop in whenever. It's not like a formal start finish thing. So if you have a 10-minute window in that time frame, jump on and utilize it and get your question answered so you're not confused.
Yes. Right on. Well, Wes, do you feel like doing roll call?
Sure.
You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you. Sound off like you got a pair. Sir, yes, sir. Here you are all equally worthless.
All right, we got Damon Michael says, let's go. What's going on, Damon? Guitar Vox is in Wisconsin. How's it going?
Wisconsin.
Mike Brandenberger's here. He's says he loves Kenny. Got to see him play in Baltimore in 1968 and meet him in 2009 at an ASCAP convention. Very nice guy. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you. Jim's here. Jim's also in the Zoom chat. How's it going, Jim? He's in Albuquerque. Rob's here in the Zoom and YouTube. Big Steve from Olympia. How's it going, Steve? David Bronson's in Florida. Rodney T. is here. He's down in San Diego.
Haven't heard of that guy in a while.
Jerome Covington, hi from NYC. First time I heard Kenny was as a kid when my parents got me Blue Note sampler with Midnight Blue on it. Nice. Daniel Lowry's here. Daniel, sorry. Oh man, teaching tonight. Would love to watch this one live. Sounds killer. Well, you got to pay the bills, Daniel. Got to pay the bills. Tom's here. Tom Collins in Ojai. What's going on, buddy? Blues Boy Tony. Hi, Rich, all the way from Del Mar, New York. What's going on, Tony? Kirby's here from Thousand Oaks. Gary Shank in Mission Viejo. How's it going, Gary? Sure. And William just jumped on too. How's it going, William?
William.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining, and all these guys all the hoodlums in the chat here.
Yeah.
Let's see, Al Bender from Fountain Valley as well. Dialogue 2. What's going on?
Oh, Al Bender. How many of you been on a bender? Well,
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you again, you guys. I really appreciate you guys joining us.
Yeah, and if you does anyone in the Zoom chat have any pressing questions they want to get answered right away, or stuff that they're working on? If not, we can barrel through. Oh, yeah, sweet. What do you got?
Yes, Rob.
Me?
Rob, yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking, last time we were talking about using compressors, compression.
Yeah.
And I was noticing, you want to hear about this now? I was noticing that I think Jerry's got like a 5E3 Tweed Deluxe sitting in the background there. Well, that amp has a natural compression because of the cathode bias, the way the power tubes
Really?
set up. Yeah. And it occurred to me that red amp you've got sitting behind you there, Rich,
Yeah.
has a switch on it, because I remember I was
Right.
testing out the concept of solid state versus tube rectifiers when I built that.
Uh-huh.
And you could actually, that's like a great test bed to prove the concept of cathode bias and the kind of bloom you get in the notes without having a compressor attached. Anyway, it's a thought. If any of you guys have Tweed Deluxes and play jazz throw 'em, that would be a cool thing to try out. And the other thing is that, like the amp that you've got there, Rich, that's got a new old stock Sylvania rectifier tube in it, which I think is about 50 volts lower than a current issue, say, JJ rectifier tube. And the difference between those two tubes is, one, the new old stock is like a real kind of greasy, bluesy kind of vibe. But if you change that out for a higher voltage, new manufacturer rectifier tube, it'd clean it up, have more headroom, have more
Oh, really?
Mid-range, punch up the bottom end. Anyway,
Huh.
I was just thinking about that after the last live,
Okay.
after the Zoom meeting, and
Yeah.
thought I'd share it.
Oh, interesting. You know, you don't, at least I don't, put a lot of value or stock in the way something sounds just by changing a tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have enlightened me, which reminds me, I've got a couple 6L6s that have been sitting in my room for, I don't know, 15, 20 years. Do you want them?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'll bring them down next time
Cool.
I see them.
So, Rich, what is that red amp?
That is Rob's custom build. Rob, right there. Yeah, you wouldn't believe the amps he builds.
I got another one for you now, Rich.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, isn't that thing beautiful? I mean, it's not only beautiful. I mean, I took it out to play with it, and it distorted so easily, and that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Is the distortion of it, and so if it was a blues gig, it would have smoked, but it wasn't.
Well, that amp was originally, the concept was for it to be sort of a low watt, black face era
Uh-huh.
Fingerstyle amp. So, it's never going to be
Right.
clean.
So when
But I
you
got one for you now that is.
so when you say a Fender Tweed, what years are we talking about?
Well, it's interesting because through the 50s, mid 50s through
Uh-huh.
59, the Tweed Deluxes, their phase inverter shifted with each year, and they got cleaner as the years went on. So the ultimate, I guess you'd say ultimate if you want clean, is a 59 5E3 circuit. And after that, then they started messing with the Brown era circuits and eventually got to the black phase.
I see.
But none of those were, as everybody knows, none of those had a lot of headroom or were very clean.
Mhm.
But there's a few. Oh, the other thing I was thinking about in terms of getting more headroom out of that amp is to change the first preamp tube to a lower gain tube, which is a no-brainer. That's self-biasing. You can just take one out and put the other one in, and you'll get more headroom that way. It won't be as loud, but you'll get more headroom.
Well, you've kind of
I
lost.
guess we've all got different definitions of no-brainer, huh?
Yeah, you kind of lost me, Rob. But yeah, you know there'll be a test on this, you guys, and
Great.
Hey, Rich and Rob, what's the function of the limiter on the Quilter amps? I mean, does that work as a compressor at all, or?
well, it limits. It doesn't compress.
I know it limits, but what does it limit?
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Rob. Any higher volume things, it makes your notes evener.
Evener.
Even.
It's a
like a compressor.
Yeah, for all it's not really a compressor, but for all intents and purpose, that's how it works.
Yeah.
But it's funny, because real compression where you really can squash it down and get it to sound like, so oh, that's a compressor, like the country guys do.
Yeah.
That's one thing. But if all you want is more bloom in a note and not such a hard attack at the beginning, you could do that other ways than with a compressor, like with a limiter or by using more voltage in the preamp section.
Yeah.
That's way more than you wanted to know, right?
Yeah. That's what we all wanted to know. Thank you, Rob.
My pleasure.
We're gonna go see the Reagan Library thingamajig, right?
Next week from Monday.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so the question of the day is this: would you ever buy and play an 18-inch guitar, like a Gibson Super 400 or a Heritage Kenny Burrell or a Heritage Super Eagle? Would any of you do that? There's things to consider, by the way. And one of the things is you've got 18 inches here. And if you play like this, like Elvis, pretty soon your arm is going to give out. If you hold it like this, it's fascinating because the neck now is in your face. Believe it or not, it's up a half an inch or an inch. It's kind of weird. So I'm just wanted that. Think about that, and we'll poll you in a bit and see what you guys say. Usually, when we talk about the Kenny Burrell guitar, excuse me, guys. The difference between like the Kenny Burrell and the Super 400, let's say, Super 400 is 3.5 inches. Some of the Golden Eagles or the Super Eagles are 3.5 as well. So there's that. There's also the cutaway. The cutaway on a Kenny Burrell is the what is this? A Florentine, right? That cutaway. So you have a little more access for up here. The Kenny Burrell has a little thinner neck. I feel like, it's shaped for Kenny. And otherwise, it's solid spruce, which is a giant piece of wood. It's one big giant piece of wood, solid spruce, solid maple sides and back. And there was one other thing. The Kenny Burrell usually has HRW pickups in it. Howard Rendell Wall, from my understanding. Now, there are only about 40 of these made, approximately, according to Greg, my friend. He said approximately 40. He says there's a couple we've lost track of, so I think, so we don't know. But 40, so they're kind of valuable. There's a couple of them on reverb. One's for like, I think 72 and another one for 79. But they have two pickups. This only has one pickup, as you can see.
I have one right here.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, it's a number 20.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Is this numbered?
Uh,
I don't see a
maybe on the
number on
headstock?
this.
Yeah.
So did they write the number on the back?
No, it's I don't know if you can see it, but it's on the back of the headstock,
Right? And it says number?
020.
That's cool, Tom.
Yeah.
I'd play that.
This is what year is that?
I bought it in 2000. It was new at 2004.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, those are so one pickup Kenny Burrell. That's very special guitar you got there, Tom.
Yeah, I love having the one pickup. It's a lot more acoustic than the two.
Yeah, it is, and it's just a beautiful looking guitar too. Yeah. So that's the kind of guitar you want to take on an airplane and check it, with the baggage. Yeah.
Throw it in the gig bag and hope for the best.
I'd say you buy it a seat.
I did
first class seat.
I did fly with a Super 400 one time, and it fit in the overhead in the
Really?
guitar case. Yeah, that was sweating bullets, but it did. So anyway, so that good for you. That hang on to that guitar. That's
right.
That's a nice guitar. I bought this from a guy I bought a few guitars from over the years, and he wanted to buy it back, and I wouldn't sell it to him. Yeah, that's the way it goes. So he didn't call me anymore. But anyway, no, I'm just kidding on that, kind of. So the Kenny Burrell also came out with the Groove Master. I don't know if any of you guys have a Groove Master. It's like a 575, except it's laminate top and one pickup. Yeah, and it does have inlays. It's got block inlays, I believe. I have one student that ordered one when I first got with Heritage, and he loves it. I've had a couple over the years, and believe it or not, you're going to say, you're crazy, Rich. The laminate top on those, man, sounds really good. And Heritage made another 16-inch laminate top, and it was called a 516. Now, all the other ones, the 575, are solid maple. But these laminate ones, you can't always go by, that solid is always better. It depends on the sound you're looking for. When Kenny, oh shoot, hey, Gail, honey, could you bring my phone out to me? When Kenny was wanted this, the story I got is that the Super 400, which he always played, he felt he liked he wanted a tighter low end, and who doesn't like a tighter low end? So, he went with that, and this is what he got: a little shallower depth, and so it's. But most of the time, you see him playing because of the old things. You see him playing Super 400s. So that's Kenny's thing. Now he hooked up with Heritage through the original owners, and his contract with them died in 2016 when the company sold. So they don't make them anymore. I don't think they'll even make one in the custom shop. I don't know. Don't quote.
Did you
me.
ever see the Heritage Kenny Burrell amplifier?
I did. I did. I didn't hear it, but I saw one.
Yeah.
They had one back east there in Kalamazoo.
Who made those?
I don't know.
There was a guy back in Virginia and a guy in Tennessee. They became partners and they were making them. And then I think they split up and one of them took the name and he had the endorsement for the amp.
Uh-huh.
And they were nice amps, but they weighed a ton.
Yeah. So, man, you can't. Like I was looking at some amplifiers today. There was like a '68 Vibro. I think. No, wait a minute. It was a tone. What's it called? Is there a vibro tone or something like that?
Vibro Verb?
Not a vibro verb. It had tone in the word. I thought tone.
There's a Vibro that has like 3 10-inch speakers in it.
No, it wasn't that.
Is it the duo tone thing?
No, maybe I'm wrong. Tone Master. No, that was a different amp. Thank you, sweetheart. Hold on, guys. I gotta take this. Yeah. Yes, my warranty's up. Oh, never mind. Anyway, it was a 68, something like that. But you know how it had the chrome around the speaker cloth. You know what I'm talking about, Rob?
The drip edge.
Yeah, that's supposed to have the same circuitry, right, as the blackface. Is that correct?
The early drip edge one, like a 67, 68, mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's before CBS went crazy with all their, anti-feedback tricks.
Yeah, now everybody wants feedback, right?
Not that kind of feedback.
Yeah, so, man, I had applied for a job at Fender when we first got married. And I wrote, about all the guitars, and I loved your guitars, and blah, 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 and I blah, 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 everything guitars. Not a word about amps, and the guy interviews me. He says, well, there's an opening in building amp cabinets. You want to do, and I said, how soon could I transfer out? He didn't hire me. Imagine that. Yeah, that's all I want to do, is cut press board for their cabinets. Yeah. Anyway, probably should have taken the job. Anyway, so let's talk about Kenny Burrell, for crying out loud, right? Kenny, 95, born in Detroit. I was looking and looking up about him, and like he hung out and grew up with like Tommy Flanagan and Paul Chambers and Elvin Jones, and according to what I read, he made his first major recording while he was still a student with Dizzy Gillespie and John Coltrane. So that'll tell you how good he was.
I thought he was like 19.
It tells you how good he was early on, right? I mean, good grief! Out of all the people that they could get, I don't know, maybe, yeah. So the Midnight Blue album is really regarded as his masterpiece, although I beg to differ. I mean, this album here, oh crap, whoops, now it's cracked and broke. I don't know if you guys, if I had my record player in here, I'd play you a cut.
Guitar forms.
Guitar forms.
Yeah.
That's really worth getting. That.
Gil Evans. Wow.
Yeah. Gil Evans. Yeah. I don't. Is he related to Bill? I'm assuming he is. But yeah, that's with strings and everything, and very musical, rich album. And then I was looking at some of the other albums that he has. He's got one with John Coltrane, and let me play a little. I'll play a cut after that in a minute. But yeah,
The one with the recording of Freight Train on it, right?
Freight Train, absolutely, yeah, exactly. So, he was early on with Blue Note, I guess, and one of the studio guys with them, and he played with Billie Holiday and Jimmy Smith and Stan Getz and Louis Armstrong and Tony Bennett and Quincy Jones, and good grief, I mean, you got Kenny on your record. Yeah, that says it right there. And then he, the music school at USC, I believe, was started by Herb Alpert. So he became a director of jazz in that, and for a long time. I think that was 1978. And so,
Yeah, Rich, you said you didn't know anybody that knew Kenny. Well, you know Wolf. You know Wolf Marshall.
I do know Wolf Marshall. Wolf. So he knew Kenny. I should have called him.
He taught at UCLA.
Well, so
With, Kenny.
oh yeah, UCLA. Yeah. Well, so did. Well, was Kenny at USC or UCLA?
No, UCLA.
UCLA. Oh, okay.
Wolf has a book of transcriptions of Kenny's, and
Oh, nice.
I've worked with him on a couple of Kenny Burrell tunes.
Oh, now which ones?
Well, we're looking at Satin Doll,
Oh,
and
yeah.
next time I see him, I'm going to ask him about Midnight Blue.
Well, Midnight Blues on the library.
I looked at that today.
Yeah.
After you pointed it out in your letter.
It's pretty easy, except for the blowing. So, yeah, you want to get that Midnight Blue. That's a cool little thing. So yeah, he was at UCLA, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But Greg, remember at the Jazz Fest, the little guy with Gibsons and Heritages, little gray-haired guy with the beard, Greg. Let me show you a picture. He knew him pretty good. So, let me get in here. So I heard he was. Whoops. By the way, you never want to have an operation and have the doctor go whoops. Downloads. All right. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, there's Greg. You remember him from the Jazz Fest? So that's him with a blue Kenny Burrell. Here's Kenny with a red. Whoops, what happened there? the red one. That's a newer one. Hey, Tom, what tailpiece do you have on yours? Do you have the fingered tailpiece?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing with the, these things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know how I like to adjust those is the bass side is close to the top, especially with my strings.
yeah.
Bass side's close to the top, and and they kind of go up at an angle, you know. So
Yeah.
that way I
Do you
think.
use that much as far as the adjustments?
No, those aren't fine tuners or anything. You don't use them like that. It's just for the tension.
Tension? Oh.
Yeah. So crud. Can you see that? Can you how they go up from the bottom down?
Yeah.
Oops, no, I lost my guitar.
Silly question. How do you know how much tension you want?
Well, that's not a silly question. It's I don't know.
I was embarrassed to ask it.
You ought to be.
Yeah. I'll put a bag over my head for the rest of the evening.
You can feel it. You can feel it. Generally, if, for instance, on my guitar strings, I have a heavy top, skinny bottom. So the more down pressure you have on the bridge,
Right.
the tighter the tighter. Hi, Nina. It's the pasta girl. The more tension you have on this bridge, the tighter the string is going to feel. So on this, if I have, these are skinny bottom strings, right? This is a 48, 38, 28. So those are pretty thin. Normally, if I have a 13 on top, you got a 52 on the bottom. So you put the tension down so it's a little more, it's got a little more oomph on it. That's what I believe, and I've been doing that. You know, I had it the opposite way at one time, and this worked. Here's an early picture of Kenny. Wow. Playing, damn it. Whoops, did I say that?
That's why Wes has got you on a delay, right?
A 3-second censorship delay.
No, I can't get out of this. How do I get out of this?
Wow.
Oh, crud.
I guess it's Kenny for the rest of the night. Right there.
With Benny Goodman, huh? Sitting in a Charlie Christian chair?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Now it's working. All right, there's a blue one. Oh. Isn't that pretty? Kenny Burrell.
Wow.
What's that, 75th birthday? This is 20 years ago. Wow. There's one, kind of like yours, Tom.
Well,
And then here's another one.
That's like Tom's.
That's like Tom's.
Yeah, Tom's it looks like a sunburst.
Yeah, but
Mine they call it an almond sunburst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And,
but
you only got one pickup too.
yeah.
It's even cooler.
There's Greg with presenting Kenny with the guitar. So there's the blue guitar again.
That thing's cool.
There's Kenny and Greg and his wife Sharon. That's Greg's wife Sharon. Kenny's Greg Sharon's about 4'8". She's tiny. By the way, there is a. Like I said, there's 2 Kenny Burrells on reverb right now.
So, Rich, let me ask you a question while you've got that picture up, because I was wondering. I hope I don't have to put a bag over my head too, because this might be. The guitar on the left there. What do you call that little thing at the end of the fretboard that looks like a parentheses?
Oh, the little ducktail?
Yeah.
A ducktail.
Okay.
I-
Well, you notice the one on the right doesn't have it. As you've been showing different guitars, I've just
Well,
been noticing.
That
Right.
yeah, this is a Super 400 neck on that. But it does have the headstock of that. Well, it's because the Super 400s, I think, have the ducktail.
Right.
And so I don't know. I don't know why they went to that. Now, if you look at this, the block. Go to this guitar, Wes. Can you see the block on that? You see the block goes all the way to the pickup. I mean,
Right.
the other ones it's scooped out. Right. It's so the top is vibrating more. So, I don't know. I think I like this better. You don't get a bunch of dust under there, anyways. Here's another one. They're beautiful. There's a young Kenny. Look at that. He's got a whoops, God darn it. Oh no.
Charlie Christian.
Charlie Christian on a L5. He played nice guitars, didn't he? And what a stylish coat. And there's a whoops, what happened there? God, get rid of that. Oh, Wes. How do you get... All right, I'm going to fool with this. Wes, talk to him.
Okay.
I can't get this thing else. Stop.
Okay, I'll raise a question during this timeout.
Yep. Thank you.
So, these big guitars, 17-inch and 18-inch, I mean, that came before there was amplification, right? You were
Sure.
strumming away in a big band and you just needed big for size. Is that kind of right? And so, it'd be like having, if you're a pianist, it'd be like having a 9-foot grand instead of a 7-foot grand, sort of. That's the comparison I make in my mind. Today, why would you play one today? Other than, of course, respecting the history. But other than that, for just pure functionality with amplification today, why would you go with maybe the less convenient ergonomics for that big sound when you've got a Hendrickson amp or whatever you've got? I'm just throwing that out there. Is it a nostalgia thing, or at a gig, in a quiet gig, is that 18-inch body really contributing?
Well, everything has its own sound. It's got its own voice. Every guitar, you know. So it, yeah, I think it's going to have its own voice, and it's going to sound. It's acoustically, you know. Yeah, it doesn't really matter acoustically if you're playing through an amp, but the guitar is going to have a certain voice. I think the voice on this particular guitar is really sweet. If you go with that logic, why don't we just all play Telecasters?
Fair enough.
Amen to that.
Fair enough.
And it's feel too. A lot of, you know, to me, Telecaster doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
It I want a bigger body.
This one feels pretty good.
Well, I tell you, if you're ever stuck in a canoe, you know, and you in a canoe and you need something to paddle with, that's
I understand they are terrific for self-defense.
El Kabong.
And after you defend yourself with it, they're still in tune. So you could like knock a drunk off the stage and just get right back into your solo.
that's right. Yeah, good point. Yeah. So, you know, nothing. It just is one of those things. Like, you know, tradition does have a lot to do with it,
Sure.
with everything, you know, because people hear with their eyes. And when you show up with a Stratocaster to a jazz gig, it's like, huh? And if you show up with a Super 400 to a rock gig, it's like, What's the matter with you? It's like a lot of people say nowadays, people don't even know what an electric guitar sounds like because it's always distorted.
Yeah.
That's, so you don't hear a hit. Yeah.
No, a lot of the people that play the bigger guitars are bigger guys too.
Yeah.
Kenny Burrell's a big guy. Bruce Foreman's a big guy.
Yeah.
And when Bruce was trying to talk me into playing a 17-inch, he goes, "You're big enough to play a 17-inch." So
Did you
that
try it?
that was his reasoning.
Did you try it?
No, I've got a couple now. I've got
okay.
the Johnny Smith and the
Okay.
Cal Farlow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get used to it. You end up putting your arm over the guitar instead of resting it on top.
All right.
Make that adjustment.
Yeah. The sometimes I've seen little guys play big guitars. I don't know, it's I don't know what it is. It's kind of a thing, But you're right. I had a student, Don McDowell, real tall guy, probably 6'5", and he had 16-inch L5s, and then it just didn't do it for him until he got a Super 400, and
Wow.
then he's happy. You're kind of a big fella, Rob. You
Sure.
you could sport one of those.
Yeah. I grew up with, 335s and Fenders, and to me, 16 inches. Even my acoustic guitars, I think, are 16-inch. And so to me, God told us to play 16-inch, and anything else is just a little. So I never really handled one. I wasn't a kid growing up handling L5s or. So I don't. To this day, I don't think I've played one. Not lacking an opportunity, certainly at jazz camp, but I don't know. I just never. Oh, that's not what I play. I play 16s. That's what I grew up with, 16s. So I really haven't tried it.
Yeah, it takes an adjustment.
I played 18-inch guitars for a long time, and I found within the last couple of years my shoulder got tired reaching over, and so I switched to a smaller, thinner, 16-inch guitar, and it's just a lot more comfortable now.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah.
And the other doesn't have exactly that same depth that the other ones have, the bigger guitars have, but it's a lot easier.
But the Boris guitar you play?
Yeah, just easier to kind of tucks in a lot better.
Yeah.
And the other ones, because the body's so big, you feel like you're like this when you're playing it. You got 16-inch, and you're kind of like this.
Well, you don't hold it, you don't play it, you ride it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it kind of feels like. But on this, I've taken this to gigs before, and I live to tell about it. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's got a great sound. You take it out to play it in a little trio. It just sounds so good. It's like, holy crap, this thing sounds good. And then I did have a Super Eagle, and that thing sounded good too. And I played a few solo gigs with that. And I don't know why I sold it. I don't know. I just sold it.
Roland said, what's going on, Roland? Good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, no kidding.
He says, I play an 18.5-inch acoustic Emperor.
Wow. Oh, that's an Epiphone.
Yeah.
18.
18.5.
Whoa, mama. Yeah, those are big.
I don't think it's the size of the bout as much as it is the depth of the guitar. Like Rob, you play a 335. What's the bout measurement on a 335?
16.
16.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about the depth?
No, the width of the bout.
Oh, those are all 16s. I think the 175 is a 16. I
Yeah.
think the 335 is a 16.
They're
I
all
think everything I own is a 330 is 16.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever owned a 17 or bigger.
Okay, I got to make this observation. When I play the smaller depth guitars, I feel like I'm like this, doing when I play this, the bigger ones, I feel like I feel more relaxed, and
Interesting.
Yeah, down here I'm like going like that,
Okay.
and even when I had when I played a Telecaster back in the day, I worked at a shipping company, a computer company, and and I got some cardboard, 2-inch cardboard, and I cut it out the shape of my guitar, and I duct tape it on the back of my Telecaster. So my Telecaster was like 3 inches, 3.5 inches, and I remember Ted Green used to make fun of me, but it felt so much better, and I wanted to play a jazz guitar, and we couldn't afford one, but that's what I wanted, so I did that. Actually, I did.
Rich, can you hear Jesse?
Jesse, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if I was on completely or not.
You're here.
Okay, good. Here's that Sigma Martin I found.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very nice sounding guitar. It's in great shape and sounds good.
How big is that one?
It's a 16
Looks 16.
and about 2 3/4 deep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Nice, Jesse.
Why is it a Sigma Martin? Sigma built them for Martin, or
Martin,
built them for
the
Sigma.
history is Martin started having them made in Japan in the 70s to
okay.
compete with the low cost imports. And then they moved it to Korea. This is a Korean made one. I'm thinking probably from the late 80s.
Yeah.
But it's in
Peerless
great
was
shape.
making all those guitars back then.
Say again?
Peerless in Korea.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Anyway, supposedly this was supervised by Martin. I don't know what that means or not, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make them to their specs and, quality control, whatever. So, Fred Marr, I've come to believe after I bought a used Ibanez Artcore AF 125 Custom, that solid body guitars are just a block of wood with pickups. Not that I'm about ready to get rid of my Strat. Who was the guy in the Dixie Dregs, the real hot guitar player?
Steve Morse.
Who? Morris?
Steve Morris.
Oh, Steve, that's right. Yeah, he says, Fenders are they're like a skateboard.
Well, remember a long time ago we did that. We showed that YouTube video with the guy that put the pickups on just anything. Like
Yeah,
he did it on
I'll never forget that.
the 2x4, and then he just
Yep.
just hooked it to a workbench, and like
Yep.
there wasn't even.
Isn't that what Les Paul started out with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you
And it
see?
still sounded
The
like
railroad tie or something.
Right.
And Wes, what did he showed that the sustain was the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just like really made no difference
Yeah.
whatsoever. I mean, it
And
sounded.
then he was assassinated as he drove to his car.
Fender got him, and he's no longer with us. But
Sued him for the headstock because of the head.
right.
Did you see that? There's a guy that attached a guitar neck to a pallet, and he's got it, and he's playing. It's on YouTube. I just saw it somewhere. It's funny. I should have made a note of that.
And the palette sounds just like an electric guitar, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
right.
much, yeah. He just plays open chords on it and stuff.
Right. I mean,
It's
especially if
certainly
you
something to think about.
added a little overdrive to it or distortion, then it's like you were saying earlier, you don't even hear the sound of the guitar at that point. You're
Right.
just hearing a bunch of effects through the speaker. And
Yeah. Hey, well, let's get in. Let's listen to a little bit of Kenny. Right here.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
In your transcription of Midnight Blue, you've got the G minor 7 as a G minor 7 flat 5.
I do. Well, which
Yeah.
one?
In your in the.
Well, you mean in the bridge?
No,
No,
he's talking about the tab with your transcription, and but if you watch him play it, that's not what he's playing. He's just
No,
playing
just
the
playing the minor.
straight.
But even the music's got the
Yeah, I know.
D flat in it.
Yeah.
Well, it
It's
is
supposed to
a
have a D natural.
well in the bridge. It is a G minor 7 flat 5.
I think he's talking about the intro.
Yeah.
Intro, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well, excuse the hell out of me.
As soon as you play it, you know it's wrong.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'll shut up. I'll shut up now. Not unless you want to play Aeolian over it instead of Dorian.
Yeah, I still like the Bolognian mode. So
Yeah. You play that one well.
Bolognian.
yeah, a little mustard on it. Yeah,
You're the master of that.
yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, there's mistakes and a lot of that stuff in the. That's what happens when you
Well, it's been there-
proofread your own stuff.
It's been there since 2019.
Nobody's ever had the audacity to bring that
Yeah.
to my attention, but now you felt compelled to
I
show.
only printed it last night. And I looked at it this morning. I just went and listened to it. I go, no, it's not that.
Well, at least you got ears. That was a test, by the way. I put those in there for a test. Make sure you catch it. Yeah, and you did. You passed.
I'm the only one that's picked it up.
Yeah. So, and there's a mistake in every single lesson.
And you have to find it.
Make sure you find it.
Make sure you find it. Yeah.
Where's
So I get a
Waldo?
cookie. I get a
Where's
cookie.
Waldo of transcriptions?
Yeah. Where's Waldo? Yeah. All right. So let's listen to this a second.
It sounded like they used Band in the Box AI to take out the stems, and so you just hear the guitar.
Why do you say that?
Well, because where I'm listening, the bass player was playing, I didn't hear one note he played.
Oh, yeah.
I could hear the bass player.
Yeah,
Well, that's weird. I mean, I'm playing it through my iPad here. I couldn't hear him at all.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Did
me
you
too,
notice on
Jimmy.
that guitar, on the Super 400, he had a master volume control?
Yeah, I noticed that, like an
Right
extra.
under the pick guard there?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that before.
Gee, I didn't notice that. I'll have to go back.
Right
and take-
below his volume select, his pickup selector.
Yeah.
Can't hear it.
Oh, yeah, I see it right there. Okay.
Must be the iPad, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just the crappy Zoom audio through that iPad for sure.
Yeah.
Bad combo.
Yeah, that was a trip. Did you notice he didn't use his little finger too much, did he? Yeah. Kind of surprising, but hey, boy, that guitar sounded good when he played chords. Otherwise, it was very. When you're. That's the problem with low action. You can't dig in like that. I
think he has a metal bridge on it too, right?
So if I went, as opposed to, got to pick light. Easier said than done when you're excited, When you get excited, you want to pick real hard, and then it starts bleeding. So, gotta be careful.
So, Rich, when you say you can't dig in, is that because it's giving you that snappier sound? I mean, I was trying to hear the difference, and is it more of a snap kind of with the pick against the string?
Yeah, listen, here's soft.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
If you have the action higher, it doesn't really matter if you can stand it,
Okay, good to know.
So now Don Spain, how you doing there, Don? You thought his solo section sounded like blues jam. I heard the changes to the song all the way through there. Did you guys when he did his little solo number? That's the or maybe it's already in your head and you hear it anyway. So maybe if you didn't know the song. He's got thin fingers like Pasquale. So anyway, I thought that was special. That was a special thing, didn't you think? That was special. Let's see. There's one other thing. Let's see. Can you take it away from me? Let's see. Where is that? Jenny? Was that it? Oh, I thought I had that Coltrane, freight train on here, but let's see what was this. This is called. Sorry, guys. There. cut it. What do you think? That was smoking. So, I think without reverb, it's hard for me to listen to it. I don't think it's hard to get a good tone. I think I like a little reverb. I come from that generation, I don't like it when you don't have a little reverb. Kind of. So when you hit a note, it rings out a little bit. By the way, do you guys know who the bass player is? He was at GIT, the teacher at GIT, and I can't remember his name.
Magnuson?
Bob Magnuson, thank you.
Gonna say he looks familiar.
Yeah, Bob Magnuson, yeah. What a nice guy. He was on Joe DiOrio's album. Yeah, boy, a very distinct tone. Did you notice when after Kenny did his on the first thing we played on In a Mellow Tone, when the bass player came in, how pushed it went? Bass player was pushing it like mad. Did you notice that? You might want to listen to that because you can hear the bass player moving ahead with it. He gets excited. Bass is the most important instrument. Everybody blames the drummer if something rushes. No, man, it's the bass player. Right, Jim? Oh, he's gone. Anyway, yeah, the bass. I mean, you figure he's got a big note. Boom. And then the drummer's got, which is more power? The bass, right? So, anyway. Just got a little clear that up for you.
This is Wolf's book on Kenny Burrell. With a lot of transcriptions.
Nice.
Tips on whether or not to use your little finger or not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good book. He makes some good stuff. He's going to be there at our camp, So you want to come there. There he is, Wolf and Sean, Mike Dana, Todd Johnson, and myself. It'll be a wonderful time. And we'll have just a wonderful time there. You can ask Wolf all the questions in the world. I'm sure he wouldn't mind spending a few hours answering your personal questions. He's a great guy.
He probably wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
Really?
He probably would sit there and talk your ear off.
He'd talk your ear off.
Eventually,
Not
you
at
cut 'em off.
Not at breakfast.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
people to avoid at breakfast.
Yeah, you can always see where people look around where they're going to sit. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, I better sit over here. I don't want to sit by Rich. Nobody wants to sit by me.
I always sit by you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always sat next to you.
It's because of Gail though, not because of him.
I think Gail came over first.
That's yeah. She broke the ice.
She felt sorry for me.
Yeah, that Aussie guy. Yeah. So yeah, check out Kenny Burrell and John Coltrane, and then there's Blue Lights, the Guitar Forums, and then there's one he's got called The Blues, the Common Ground. Huh. Interesting.
In Wikipedia, his discography goes on forever.
Oh wow!
Because he played with everybody on top of his solo of his albums.
Yeah. I don't know why you couldn't hold on to a job. He only played with him once. Hey.
So a few with Jimmy Smith.
Yeah. Yep.
Quite a few.
Yep. Good stuff. So I did play a couple gigs with my with this little device thing, and it worked out really great. And you plug it into the Hendrix, and you plug it into with a little 1/8" jack. You plug it into where you'd put your tracks, and then you bypass all the front end of the amp. It's interesting, except for the volume. So, I don't know. I thought it was a pretty cool little device. Well, maybe I'll play a tune. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Try to hold down the enthusiasm. Come,
Play a tune.
play a song and shut up. I got it. Okay. Well, 20 minutes to find a song. Here we go.
Rich, while you're doing that, some of these guys here tonight have, been listening to jazz longer and deeper than I have. But for me, where does Kenny Burrell fit in? I mean, you've got swing, right? And he wasn't really part of the swing era, right?
Well, I don't know. He played with Benny Goodman.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So that's where he kind of got started. Because he was not really a bebop guy.
Well, he played with Coltrane and Dizzy Gillespie.
Well, maybe I should just put that bag back over my head.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ask the question.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was my question. Where does he fit in? All right. When I hear him play, I don't hear any, on these recordings, I don't hear a heavy swing thing. I don't hear a heavy bebop. He's just sort of kind of himself, kind of bluesy, but not really, I don't listen to him and go, oh, a bebop guy, or I don't listen to him.
I want to be careful that I don't want to quote him exactly, but Wolf said that when other guitarists and musicians started branching off into hard bop and other sorts, and Green went into like that kind of funk, kind of acid jazz, all these other things, that Kenny just stayed on the main road.
Okay.
I think Blue Note wanted him. I think Blue Note also had sort of a category for him.
Yeah. It's like Rich said, he was capable of just about anything.
Right.
But, left to his own devices, he was a big Ellington guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought he made guitar kind of palatable for a lot of people that weren't jazz guys.
That too.
Yeah, kind of like Wes did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe not to that scale. Although this Guitar Forums is very nice.
Hey, Rich, are any of you guys know a repairman that was on Verdugo Road? Because I had a Epiphone guitar that was pre-Gibson. Pre-Gibson. It was I think it was a Master
build.
Yeah, Master build. I mean, and I was just an idiot, so I don't even like thinking about it. I probably sold it for $300 rent or something. But there was a repair guy over on Verdugo Road in Glendale that used to build those guitars for Epiphone. And then I think some of the early ones and I can't remember his name. I'd go by he had a little shop in his garage, but it doesn't sound like anybody recalls.
That's not ringing a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. No idea.
Play.
What? Yeah.
Play.
Oh, play.
Greg's going to say there's a Verdugo Road in his neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. He might have moved over there.
Kookaburra Road.
With the Wallabies.
Wombat Crescent.
I used to love going to him because of his story. That guitar sounds great.
Thank you.
Sound like Kenny Burrell.
Better than Kenny Burrell.
I was going to request you play that too, but I thought you'd think I was jerking you around after playing Kenny's version. That was nice. I just looked up. You have 3 lessons on that tune.
Yeah.
You got a version of Lover Man that actually sounds pretty cool.
Oh, I'll bet. I bet he does.
Rich, what song did you quote at the end of that?
In a mellow tone.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was Telecaster or something. Not like Strata. What's that one?
This. You mean?
What's that?
Yeah,
that's Sleepwalk.
Ah, that's what it is. That's what it is. There you go. There you go.
I like that song. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's a really fun song. Really fun song.
Who did that?
Santos
and
Johnny. Yeah, how do you know all this?
Santo and Johnny.
The Telstars?
No, Santos and Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Which were friends with my guitar teacher, by the way, Billy Euchre.
And the sister wrote it. The sister had a part in it too.
Really?
Yeah. She's on the writing. Yeah, the sister as well. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, really? Really? I thought I had a track in here. I used to. Thought I had a track in that. I love that song. That's a great song.
I thought there was a no surf guitar rule.
No. Are you kidding? I went to the. Never mind. I have a playlist of surf tunes in Spotify that I was listening to the other day. I was thinking.
But you can only play them on 18-inch hollow body guitars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no pickup selector on this thing. Why would they forget to put that on? Jeez. God. It could be a kill switch, is what it could be. Kill switch. Well, children, any other things you guys want to? This song gives me what? Don's Baby, because Frank Vinol was going to put out a hit on me because I didn't play the head note for note.
Well,
It was in a mellow tone, not in a tense.
Yeah, in a mob tone. Yeah.
I was going to ask you how you like Nashville.
Oh, I like it. Boy, everybody sits wonderful players. Nashville, we were there when Gail, 24 years ago when she turned 50. It was a lot different place back then.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's so, it's grown and like the, what is it, Broad Street or Broadway?
Yeah.
Broadway.
The main room street is like Disneyland or something. It's crazy. But there's such wonderful players there. Gee whiz. And then, now it's studio. You go on a tour down Music Row to see all the studios and stuff. And they have all these tour things, which is, I guess, good for the economy. And then they got high rises downtown now and stuff. And it's like, good
At the
grief.
very end of Music Row is where I went to college.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Belmont.
nice. Yeah. Yeah. So they have a great music program. And Parker graduated from that. Parker Hastings. Yeah, so yeah, it's a wonderful place. Long time ago, we thought about moving there, but it's really too late. I should have moved there if I was going to move there, like when my friend Pat Flynn moved there, which was eons ago. But no, I don't.
Well, the LA guys have been moving out there. Even blues players. They're not even country guitar players.
Oh yeah, well, all the tours originate from there. It's all the tour buses and all that. There, the city is geared to that, So yeah, a lot of people go there, and that's where they do their thing.
Did you do the guitar shops?
No, not this last time, but a long time ago we did. Yeah, and I saw
Did
George.
you go to the Gibson shop?
Yeah, we did a long time ago. We did. Yeah, that was nice.
Okay, because they got the new Gibson shop there.
Yeah, well, this is 25 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't there then.
Okay, no, I didn't go to that. We just went to the convention and then went home. So we didn't see much of Nashville this trip. But we had kids, or grandkids living there, and so we went there every year for a little bit.
Are there actually people that can play Chet Atkins stuff?
Are you kidding? Good God. They all can. And Jerry Reed, they all can play it, man. Gee, good grief. Charlie Brown.
Jerry Reed used to detune his guitar, change the tuning, figure out something he liked, and then tune it back and make him play it in the standard tuning. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy. All right, I better run. I'm going to try to get some beauty sleep tonight.
Yeah, you better put in a couple extra hours.
I'm going to try. It's not
Yeah,
working.
good luck with that.
It's not working.
Hey, Rich, that's why nobody sits next to you in the cafeteria. That's exactly why.
I was doing these sweeps the other day. You ever do that?
All the time.
All right. End of lesson. All right, so we'll see you guys.
Just play that guitar more often. I think that's
I know.
the best kind of guitar.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. It's pretty special. You got to get them out and play. Kenny Burrell said this. You got to get your guitars out and play them. Don't just store them because they'll get mad at you and they'll fall apart.
Yeah.
That was his quote. That first time I heard that. Anyway, well, look at guys. It's been really nice. Thank you for joining us, and
Thank you.
we'll see you. Don't forget what is coming up. By the way, are you guys getting our emails? Did you guys get our emails?
Yeah.
Yes. What time is tomorrow's deal?
Well, tomorrow is just a release of that particular lesson.
Right. The shapes, the E shape chord thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's that.
It's a lesson that comes out at 7. It goes live at
those-
7. It's a
Okay.
It's a video.
And then Thursday, it's the one with you.
Mm-hmm.
Which more guys got to go on that Thursday one, man? I learned so much.
Well,
4 o'clock one.
everybody's there
Four in
who's
the
supposed to
morning,
be there.
I see Westwood there, so I don't know.
The 4 a.m.
Yeah, I can't believe you get up for that. Must be awful boring there in Aussie.
Never boring. I've got the house to myself, so
You do? How come?
yeah. She's gone to Korea. One daughter and my wife's gone to Korea.
Well, that
Now
was
this-
almost worked.
Okay, guys. Well, see you later.
Thanks a lot, Rich.
All right, thanks, Rich.
Thank you.
See you guys.
See you in the morning.